Hi everyone. I just wanted to show you my latest product that I created, and it's called Culturally Responsive Morning Meeting. And I came up with the idea of using powerful pictures to have powerful discussions with your students, kind of making them more aware of the world around them. Culturally responsive teaching is having those uncomfortable discussions and not ignoring that people are diverse, but talking about it, embracing it, and celebrating it. So this is my PowerPoint. Oop. So I always start my morning off with a morning message. I provide you lines or a blank one that you can add a text box to. And I usually start with a consistent morning message like today is Monday, we have PE. And then I let the kids come and circle the words, or by the end of the year I even have them write it themselves. So I provided you with sentence starters to be able to use them with your students. These not only benefit English language students, these benefit all students to make sure that they're responding in full sentences. So for the different prompts, I provided different sentence starters with visual clues to help them. And this is not only going to help them speak in full sentences, it's also going to help them with their reading, especially the sight words they and are. And maybe they'll even learn some other ones like because. So this is one that I do. One thing that's really important in my class is I teach them how to agree and disagree. We do this with math centers mainly, but it's something I want to try and incorporate more during my morning meeting. And I think it's really important to teach them to say that I respectfully disagree and not just say like no, like that they respectfully disagree and still having respect for their classmates. And then the last one is I see, I observe, and I notice, giving some of those higher vocabulary words to express what they want to say. So this is the fun part. This is where I get to actually show you what my product is. So what it is I took high quality pictures from all around the world. I spent hours searching for quality pictures of kids all around the world and places all around the world for for you guys to have powerful discussions about. Like, I think this would be a very cool picture to talk about how this is a picture of a kid from Turkey, about how they like to swing and your kids like to swing. So really connecting to people around the world. Two kids hugging. I think, these are some very powerful pictures. And I think it's also important to remember that culturally responsive teaching is also including people with special needs and all diversities. I think this picture is so funny. I love this picture. But I wanted to kind of show you how you can use the sentence stems and the PowerPoints at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one smaller. And I've given you a PowerPoint of just the sentence stems. So that way you can have them for your students to look at as well. And there's a video in the packet on how you can set this up. So it explains everything. But this way you can have the sentence stems on your you can have the sentence starters or sentence stems, and you can have the pictures too at the same time. And I think that's really powerful. And again, like, not just your ELL students can benefit from the sentence starters, all your students, they can use those higher vocabulary words like I observed or I noticed to kind of communicate during morning message. So now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to show you the different pictures that are available. I'm not going to show you everything because there's 80 pictures, but there's definitely a lot to choose from, and you can pick and choose which ones you want to talk about. I love this picture I have to talk about. It's actually at a Syrian refugee camp. You don't have to talk about that with your students, but how powerful of like a friendship and a message about friendship. I just love some of these pictures. So there are some of these. I'm going to skip ahead. I also have pictures of landforms from around the world, and I think that's cool to kind of make your students more aware of the different places around the world. And comparing and contrasting, I think this is very powerful. You can talk about how they're the same or different, and then that's when you would use these sentence starters. So these slides are talking about what kids are doing, and can be a way for you to get to know your students. So you can use the pictures to talk about what they like and what they don't like. So this little girl's swimming, they're playing hide and seek, they're bike riding, they're in the ocean. You can talk about like where they've been and just have really powerful conversations and get to know your students at the same time. How people feel. So it's again working on that empathy piece, recognizing maybe if your friend's feeling sad, just going through recognizing people's emotions, being empathetic, and I think that's a really powerful SEL lesson. You can buy this in my store at the Multicultural Classroom It's called Culturally Responsive Teaching Morning Meeting, and I hope you guys enjoy it.